Hey everybody, welcome to
Hi.
For Better.
Yes, welcome.
We're Lauren and Joy Hershey coming to you from Dubuque, Iowa. We're going to spend some time together talking about marriage and relationships and how
Yes,
that
we
can
are.
be better. How it can be better. So as you join in, be sure and share and chat it up. Say hey, say hi. And
Let
let's
us know
have a
you're
conversation.
here. Let us
Yeah,
know
for
where
sure.
you're listening from.
Yeah, please
We
do. Hi,
really,
Patty.
Really enjoy your comments and things like that. So be sure and type little things in, and we can see them. We'll
Yeah.
enjoy that. So we
Yeah,
appreciate
we
you
sure
tuning
will.
in.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, what day is it?
It's Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day. Yes, it is. Hi, Randy and family. Glad you're joining in with us tonight. Yeah, it's Groundhog Day.
So we have this little tradition thing that,
Yeah.
well, we don't do it every year, but we did it for several years in a row, and we still kind of like to do it, and that is to watch the movie Groundhog
Day with,
on Groundhog Day.
yeah, with Bill Murray, right? His
Bill
name
Murray
actor?
and Andy.
Yeah,
Andy, whatever her
Andy.
name is.
Yeah.
So it's a cute movie and pretty funny, so we like to watch that. But
It's about a weatherman that goes up to Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania to do very reluctantly to report on Punxsutawney Phil seeing his shadow. And so he gets stuck in a time warp and lives the same day over and over and over again
and
until he gets it
over
right
and
over
over
and over again. So it's Groundhog Day. And of course, Punxsutawney Phil, I guess, so did see his shadow this morning.
I guess it was
from what I
sunny
heard.
apparently over in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
So 6 more weeks of winter. And
It's really no surprise, is it? It's just the 1st of February, so we
But
can
here's-
expect a little bit more winter, and that's okay. We'll get through it.
Yep.
Spring's right around the
Spring's-
corner.
It's on the way. It's promised from the Lord.
Yes.
So here's the question for tonight. Thinking about Groundhog Day.
Ned Ryerson.
Yeah. And
Anyway.
Phil Collins getting stuck in the day every day.
Yeah, he gets stuck in the same day.
So here's the question for tonight. What day of your life would you want to live again? Now, not from a negative standpoint, like
Not to redo.
not to redo, but really seconds. You get seconds on
Yeah,
that day.
such
You
a
get
great
to
day, wanna
such
do
a
it
great
again.
day. You get to do it again.
And you can't say your wedding day.
There you go. You gotta
That's the easy
lay
answer.
down the ground
So
rules.
let's think of some other
Yeah.
kind of days. So what day would you like to
Oh my!
live over?
I think I would. Well, one recent one. I would like to live over one of those days where we were in Kenya and ministered at Rainbow Bible Training College there on marriage and family, and we got to spend an afternoon in a Chase lounge out on the edge of the beach, drinking a cappuccino together, just chilling.
That was a good day.
That was a good day.
I like to live the safari day over.
Oh, I forgot about the safari. Yes. That
So
would be
that was a
awesome.
blessing.
Oh,
Hey,
my
Gladys.
goodness. Yeah. Yep. So what day would you guys like to live over? So
Patty
good.
sang
you
when
like
both
to
of her parents were alive.
Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
that's precious.
Yeah. Well, you miss them, don't
there's
you?
a lot of good days in life, and
Yeah.
we've had a lot of good days with family as well. We've had a lot of fun. On one of
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
my birthdays, recent birthdays, Pastor rented a boat for our family, and we went out on the Mississippi, and that was a super fun day.
Yeah, that was great.
And we had ribs for dinner, and I really like
Oh, man,
barbecue,
yeah.
so that was a really good day.
Bunch of people over and had ribs together.
Okay, you guys, tell us a real day, not
try
like
to
this.
make every
every
day-
day is special. Stop
Every
that.
day memorable. Yeah, right. Come
I
on.
want you to give us one highlight day that
Yeah.
was special that you'd like to live. You may have more than one, but just give us one specific day.
I'm surprised Randy didn't say something about flying. He's met some pilots over the years. So.
Yeah.
So, hi, Peggy. Glad you're
so
watching.
the question we're asking
Yeah.
as a kind of a warm-up question is, what day would you like to live over? Not to
Yeah.
redo it, but just to experience the blessing of it again.
Yeah.
Like it was such a good day, I'd like to do that again.
Thinking about Groundhog Day and that movie where you got to live it again and again.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what day would you like to? I was only 16 when my mom died. Oh my goodness.
I know, Patty. I know that
yeah.
your mom died when she was young,
Very
and you were
young.
young too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what day was so good for the rest of you that you'd like to live? Like to live it again, and not your wedding day.
Yeah, because we
Not
said
your
that's the
wedding
easy
day.
answer. So
Yep.
we're not going to go there because we know we all had a special day the day we got
Yep.
married. But what days? I mean,
Yeah.
anyway, we've
Yeah.
had some really blessed days in our
Really,
life.
really
and
wonderful days.
really great days.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, just great days. And our kids' ball games, those were great
They
days.
were.
And, yeah, a lot of
They
fun,
were.
especially when they won. But, just
Kids'
special
wedding
family
days, yeah.
times. We've had times of just playing games with our grandkids that were super special.
Yeah.
Sleepovers with them. And we have a lot of those
A lot of those
types of
wonderful
days. So
days.
anyway, nobody's
Good
giving
days,
us a
days.
specific date.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
All right.
Chat
well,
it
we
up,
can go.
shout it out, share it, start your watch parties. Thanks for being with us tonight. Hey, we want to talk to you. Here we go. Randy says, the day I was riding my motorcycle on the tail of the dragon
in
in
Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Oh, I bet that was beautiful.
That sounds beautiful.
Oh,
yeah, that
my
area down there
goodness.
is so lovely. And
On a bike in those mountains.
that does sound pretty special, Randy.
Yeah, I bet it was. Because I remember telling us that I don't think he was by himself. I think family members were with him.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff
you
like
went
that.
on a trip,
Yeah, with his
a
brothers or
motorcycle
something,
trip
yeah.
with some people.
Man, that would be a beautiful day to do again, wouldn't it? Man, oh man. Now you got me thinking about
Days by the
motorcycles.
ocean. Or,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know, we had a really special day one time. We were in Carmel, California.
Yeah.
We were visiting some friends of ours out there and doing some ministry. And we took a day and went over to Carmel.
Carmel by the sea.
And just
Yep.
walked around the little shops, and I don't know, it was a special day.
That was a special day.
It was fun. So,
It was really cool.
oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So we want to talk to you tonight about something that will help you grow closer.
yeah,
Let's pray.
okay.
Father, thank you for our time together tonight. Help us to communicate clearly and all of us follow you fully. And thank you for your help, for warming our hearts and helping us get closer in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
The Bible says it's foolishness to answer a thing before you hear it. And so one good thing to hear it is, one good way to do that is to ask questions. By asking questions, you can surface some things. Jesus was a great question asker. And
was.
he even said himself one time that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Well, again, a good way to get people speaking and sharing what's in their heart is to ask questions. And so we want to talk to you a little bit about drawing closer to each other, getting closer by asking questions. There was a verse in Proverbs that we were going to look at.
That you just.
Proverbs chapter 20.
No, that's right. That's right. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it says in Proverbs 20, verse 5 says, "Counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out."
So it's good to use questions, right?
Right, to draw out that wisdom or whatever's on the inside and the heart of a person. It's
Yeah.
good to use questions. I think sometimes, and I don't know if you were going to go here, can I just
Yeah,
jump in?
sure. Go ahead.
So questions, sometimes we ask each other questions when we already know each other pretty good, like we've been married for so long. But sometimes we get so surfacey with our questions,
Yeah.
and we can kind of get into a rut where we're like, how are you? How'd you sleep? How's the weather? Kind of those surfacey
Yeah.
questions that we can just go through life asking, but we don't take the time to really delve a little deeper into how a person, our mate or our close companions, are really feeling about things or
Yeah.
thinking about things. We don't take the time to really do that. We just want to ask the quick, question
surfacing.
and run on. And surface questions are good for what they are.
I mean, like, how you doing?
How you doing today? You okay today?
Yeah.
That's
How you doing? How'd you sleep? You
yeah.
okay?
I mean, that's nice. That shows a level of care. But I think that if that's all we're doing,
Yeah.
then we're missing some great opportunities to really know a person better, to really feel closer to our spouse, or
Yeah.
in other relationships, this would work too.
Yep.
So we want to encourage you tonight to incorporate asking questions into your relationship. Questions like, this is your cue.
I was reading what
You're reading what
Randy
Randy
put about.
said.
Excuse me, get rid of something.
The day the
Get off of there.
family together in Florida for Renee's wedding. Oh, that
man.
sounds beautiful. Yes.
Great family trip.
Yes.
But yeah, we can ask questions and really get into knowing our spouse, knowing the person
Yeah.
we're drawing closer with. Just a question like what did you enjoy about that?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we will do something like maybe I go play golf, you know, and I come home and maybe she'll say, well, how was it? I said, man, I had a great time. Or I just
good.
come home and yeah,
Fine.
you know, but she could tell, you know, that I had a good time. Or we go out to dinner, you know, let's just say we go out to dinner and, you know, we ask one, or we go to a movie, you know,
Sure.
and man, that was really good. Well, what did you like about that? Or playing golf or doing one of those activities. What did you enjoy?
Yeah,
about
because
that?
you might think you know the answer to
Yeah.
that, but until you ask, you really don't, and you might be really surprised.
Yeah.
Like if you 2 went out to dinner, let's say, and you know on the way home you say, "Oh, I just really enjoyed that," or you got home and you say, "I
Yeah.
just really enjoyed that." Period. You know, so the next thing one of you could do is say, what did you enjoy about it?
Yeah.
Not like in an interrogative
Yes.
way. You don't want to interrogate people, but just like a friendly way. Oh, really? What'd you enjoy about that? Because you might think, oh, they really enjoyed their steak, you know, but maybe they enjoyed the music. Maybe
Yeah.
they enjoyed their waiter was friendly.
Yeah.
Maybe they enjoyed just being with you. Maybe they enjoyed, you know, whatever.
Being away from the kids. Maybe they enjoyed not, you know, a lot of times people go out to eat. One they really enjoy is not having to do the dishes.
Right.
Or they really enjoyed somebody waiting on me, somebody else doing the cooking. And
Yeah.
I didn't have to do the work myself. You know, or yeah, I
I enjoyed
enjoyed
that they had a tablecloth
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of plastic or whatever.
I enjoyed
just-
our table in the corner. I enjoyed
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra, you
Yeah.
know, and the lighting. It's just really a nice time. We
Or
went
if
to
you
that-
ate outside, maybe you enjoyed the weather.
Yeah.
You know, there's just many things that a person could enjoy
Yeah, maybe the
about
food.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the
The
steak.
crab, it's crab bisque, man. I'm telling you that. One time we went to that restaurant out on the coast with Abby and Travis, and they had, oh man, it was wonderful. Yeah, so maybe it is the food.
You can get hungry. So it's just ask the question because you'll learn a lot about your
Yeah.
spouse. Something maybe you thought you knew, but maybe you didn't really know. You know what it is that they really enjoyed about that. So that's a good thing. Or like the golf you were talking about. You know, maybe he goes golfing, or maybe I went golfing. Let's not be sexist here.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I go golfing too.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, usually we're together.
We
but
had a good time.
anyway, that was fun. Well, like, what did you enjoy about it? Because there's a lot of things you could enjoy about the day. You could,
Yeah.
Well, did you have a good game? For me, the answer is well, no. You know, like maybe I just enjoyed being out in
Yeah.
the weather. You know, maybe I enjoyed the price of we got a deal,
Yeah,
you know, we got a 2-for-1 or something. And I thought that was great. You know, I enjoyed that. Or maybe, you know,
Yeah.
we enjoyed the cart. The cart was good, or the cart
Yeah.
path was good, or the scenery was beautiful.
We
or-
enjoyed riding the trails on the cart.
yeah. I enjoyed my new golf club, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Ask the question because you maybe don't know the
That's
answer
right.
that you think you know. So that's a great way to get to know your spouse better. And when you
Yeah.
get to know your spouse better, you just feel closer,
Yes, you
you
do.
love them more, and you
Yeah.
want to find out more about them the next time you go and do something, or they go and do something special. So, or
Now-
even something mundane, doesn't matter.
Another question, another setting where you could ask a question is a question like, well, do you think it was successful? And let's
Yeah.
just set that up a bit. You know, maybe you've got a project completed,
Yeah.
you know, or you had a job interview, or, you know, maybe you had a presentation that you had to give, you know, someplace. And so, or your spouse did, your friend did, and you knew it was a big deal, or maybe it wasn't a big a deal, and you could ask that question too, but that could come out when you ask them, well, do you feel like it was a success? Do you feel like, it was a win?
Yeah.
Did you really get that? And then the on the heels of that is, how can we celebrate?
Yeah. So if it was a success.
Yeah, if it was a success.
Oh, how can we celebrate?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I think maybe we don't do that enough in our lives. We just get into the routines of life and kind of the mundanes of like, I'm glad you had a good day. Now let's go on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for you. Let's go on. And we don't take the time to celebrate the little wins in our life or the big wins the way we should. I know we celebrate Christmas and Valentine's Day and anniversaries and all, those biggies. But what about the little successes that we have in life?
Really
Even if it's like, how can we celebrate? Oh, let's drive through Dairy Queen. It could be something simple, let's make a batch of popcorn and, enjoy that together, or mine are food oriented.
Well, and I'm just thinking, I saw Patty's name. I know she's quite a cook. And it was the cake did not fall. The cheesecake didn't crack.
How can we celebrate? Let's eat it.
Yeah, just the things, as you're saying that about us not taking time to celebrate, you just get the feeling like we've got such a list, such a train of things going in life that I remember times that we're literally sitting at a train crossing and counting the cars. They're just 1, 2, 3. It was the kids. It was always, man, this is a 100-car train.
Sure.
But it seems like in life, there's such a train of events going by in our life that we need to grab the good ones. Grab stop and smell the roses. I mean, let's have a party here.
Yeah.
When something good happens, we work hard. And,
right.
You save money. You get the bill paid off. Or you get the investment made that you wanted to. You arrive at that place that you had longed for and worked toward. Maybe you lost the weight that you're wanting to lose. Man,
so you might not want to celebrate with cheesecake then.
Might not want to. Let's have some more green beans or something.
You might want to celebrate by going and getting a new outfit.
Yes.
That would be a nice celebration if you lost the weight that you wanted to lose. You met a weight goal. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's something else that you were wanting related to that.
Yes.
Like maybe you worked really hard at the gym and you made a certain goal. Maybe you want a new pair of tennis shoes, to celebrate that. Or maybe you want to go on a vacation that's active. Like, let's go on a hike. Let's celebrate this weight loss goal by going on a vacation where we can take a hike in a beautiful place together. So there's different ways you can celebrate, and that would be like an expensive celebration. But you can do little celebrations too.
And the question, just asking each other, how can we celebrate?
How can we celebrate?
How can we celebrate? You will draw up out of your partner's heart what's in there. Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Yeah.
And another place, the Apostle Paul wrote that nobody knows what's in a person. No one knows their deep thoughts except their spirit within them.
Yeah.
Well, so if a person doesn't share what's on the inside of them, you don't know. And we want to know as partners and spouses. Another thing that we could ask is...
I agree,
what's
Patty.
that?
We need news on TV for people that just do good things instead of the bad things. I thought of that too before, Patty, too. I'm like, can we just have good news? Can we just broadcast good news and we'd all feel so much better?
Well, we would, wouldn't we?
Yes.
Just feed on that for about 6 months. And,
right.
And the whole
and
country
I think
would
it'd turn
be
our
different.
culture around
I
instead
do
of
too.
focusing on the negative and finger pointing and all of that. But celebrating the good things.
Another question that I think really helps in a lot of dimensions, whether it's planning or communicating, drawing close, is when you're going somewhere or you're involved together in an endeavor, asking one another, what do you hope will happen?
Yeah.
I think, you're going to a family gathering, or you're going to, for us, be going to a church service, or you're going to an appointment of some kind, you're going to meet somebody, asking one another, what do you hope will happen? Because they'll have a chance to share then, and you'll get to draw close.
And you can get on the same page then with it. So if they're going to a special appointment, I need to have a conversation with somebody,
Yeah.
and they share with you what they hope will happen. This is a great time to, then they go and you're praying for them,
Yes.
while they're there, and get, God's power working
Yes.
on their behalf. So
What do you hope will happen? Because you don't know. You don't know what they're hoping for. And
me
Patty's,
too, Patty.
what'd she say?
She's glad that she's not the only one that thinks that way.
Wonderful.
We just hunger for good news. I think that's human, to hunger for the positive.
Another way to plumb the depths of somebody's heart and to find out some things about them, what they're really thinking, is to ask them in a situation, what is it, what do you think you need? I know sometimes when we're working, like we've got some folks come out over Sunday night for the Super Bowl, so it'd be good for us to ask, what do you think you need? Because I'm already aware of when we have people coming over, she's going to want the house to look nice.
Well, yeah.
We want the house to look nice. We want to be ready. We want our guests to have a good time. Want them to feel comfortable, and yet we work full time. And so, what do you think you need? Do you need me to, do something special around the house? Do you need, what do you think you need? And I would ask that. We'd ask that of each other. Because we want to know. We want to help. And we want to be doing the right thing and helping one another, but also we want to express care and concern for each other.
Yeah, you're really good at that. When you know that I have things going on, you're really good at asking me, what can you do? How can you help? When I have the women's conference, for instance, and I'm going to be speaking a couple of different times, so I'm really intense on getting my messages together and seeking the Lord and praying and thinking about all the details that need to go into that. He's really good about taking up the slack. Like, he's really good about making sure that lunch is ready, or helping me get lunch around, or getting lunch around, or bringing lunch home, or making sure I have a cup of coffee, or just what is it that I need, so that I'm not bogged down with the stuff around the house when I need to be doing that other thing. So you're really good at that, honey.
I want to be a help, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And likewise, she does the same thing. I was recording 12 classes for our online Bible school, and running into a jam on some things, and so she was asking if she could help. If there's anything that she could do to help me. And man, what a blessing. I had to handle it myself because I needed to learn how to do it. But just to know she was right there to help. What do you think you need?
So
how can I be a help?
Asking the question.
Yes.
What can I do to help? Because
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, because sometimes what you think they need help with might not be exactly what they need help with. There might be something else that's actually on their mind that they need help with that you didn't think to do.
Yeah.
And so it's always good to ask the questions, get to know them, and not only what can I do, but how are you feeling
How
about?
are you? Yeah.
How are you feeling about the things that are coming up? How are you nervous? Are you, at peace with this? Do you feel like we have God's leading on this? Are you comfortable? Do you have God's peace?
Are you afraid of anything?
Are you right?
Yeah.
Are you? Do you feel like you have the support that you
Yeah.
need? Do you just? There's no like magic question that we're talking about, but what we want to get across to you tonight is the idea of asking
the spirit
questions.
of it. Yeah.
The spirit of it, of asking questions in just a friendly way, like we said, not interrogating them, backing them against the wall, and you tell me what you're feeling right now. We don't want it to feel like that, but just to get to know them, to have those good conversations, and thank them for sharing.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing that with me. I really appreciate that. It helps me to get to know you better, and I want to know you better. And I want to be going through life with you, and know what's going on with you. It's important to me. So those are just some things we wanted to share with you tonight.
When you've been married a long time, we've been married a while, but compared with some folks, not a real long time. When people have been married a long time, your relationship can really go downhill to the point you're sitting in a room together night after night. Nobody's saying anything. The loudest thing closest to conversation is somebody snoring in a recliner.
We don't have a recliner.
We don't have a recliner, but You know, don't let that happen to you.
Yeah.
You know, how are you? You know, how are you doing? You know, is there something you'd like to do tonight? Or what happened? Let's celebrate something.
Yeah.
Let's
And
celebrate.
sometimes keep in mind to ask about a specific situation, because sometimes when you say, well, how are you? Fine.
Yeah, that's not good.
But that's kind of the end of it. So asking a little bit more specific question will probably get you a little further. So,
And be sure and,
you know,
and
how
share,
are you
guys.
feeling about our trip coming up this
Yeah,
weekend?
there you go.
You know, what are you wanting to happen this weekend?
What are you looking forward to?
Yeah.
I know there was talk about a cake this weekend. Somebody heading to Des Moines, so I don't know that. You know, how you feeling about that? And what's
Yeah.
coming up with our trip
Yeah.
and all those things. Hey, thanks for joining us
Yeah,
tonight.
thanks
I hope
for
this
joining
been a blessing
tonight.
to you, and start asking each other those questions, and people will feel loved, and you'll get to know one another better, and you're in for some surprises. You might
Yeah.
not know them quite as well as you thought, and you
Right.
can grow closer together by asking questions.
Yes.
All right. So have a great day, great night tonight, great day tomorrow. Love you guys. Thanks for joining in. Look at us fireworks over there. All right.
We love you guys.
Love you guys.
We
Have a
hope
good
this
one.
helps.
Okay. Bye now.